Hello and welcome to the Pedro and Banana podcast. Today with special guest Ella. Hello.
Hello.
How are you girls?
Good.
Drunken
Right.
girls on camera. Ah, it's disgusting.
Cheers.
We've had a lovely evening.
Yeah.
This is literally, this is the birthplace of OnlyFans right here. There's two girls that are not on OnlyFans.
We are not.
No, we're
but
not.
They're definitely, they're coming around to the idea of setting up one. That's what I will say.
Well,
By coming around, he
the
means...
secret's out.
Oh, no, by coming around, he means he's said it about 18 billion times now, and it just finally will have to happen because he's said it so
Well,
many times.
I'm not trying to like pimp you out or something. I'm just saying like this is...
I'd like to point out, like, not together. Like, you want
No.
us... Like, you want Ella...
I don't want you to do anything. You do what you want to do with your bodies, okay?
I already did that.
What
A
did you
job
mean?
today. A job
This
Yeah, we know that.
a couple days ago.
And
A job a couple days ago.
what happened to you
The
then
bum
at
cheek
this job?
slipped.
The bum cheeks.
It slipped.
Well, what happened? Say what happened. People weren't there, Hannah.
I
so
was
they need to sort of-
working at a job where there were a lot of people.
job.
Stop it, I'm not slurring. Am I actually slurring?
No.
No.
There's people everywhere. It's just for, you know what? Fuck it.
Do the eyeballs.
I'm going to break this mama humping. What happened, Hannah?
I just felt like this really uncomfortable thing, like halfway up my thigh, on the back of
Basically
my
airflow.
thigh. No,
All girls
it
have got
felt
one.
like, you know, like when you crease, your clothes crease or your leggings crease, it feels like
By
it's
your bum
digging
cheek.
in. No, like a digging in, like it just makes you really uncomfy. So you go to just maneuver the crease. Well, as I went to maneuver the crease, I just felt bare skin. And then I moved my hand around the bare skin and then realised that pretty much the whole of my undercarriage and backside was on show.
Was there any nice looking
And there were
people?
families around because this was like a
It was families,
family,
children.
It was a family day thing that Hannah was there doing some work and she was wandering around, full vagina, just flying around
Flapping
behind
about.
Flapping
Yeah.
about.
her. You know, there's going to be people with, you know, there's going to be people heartbroken. There's going to be people traumatized.
I was traumatised.
Rude.
There's
It
gonna
wasn't
be,
that bad.
There's going to be children growing up that now need therapy that didn't need therapy before.
PTSD.
I did grab my fleece really quickly and wrap it around
Yeah,
myself,
but how long's
but
quick?
I don't know how long it had been ripped for.
Everyone's going to need a COVID test that was there.
No one came up to me and went, "Oh, Hannah, your,
Yeah, but they
your
wouldn't.
leggings." Well, women
No, they
would
wouldn't.
surely.
No, they wouldn't. Not at a
Would they
family
leave
day.
me?
Would you?
Yeah.
I don't think I would to someone. Like, it's happened to one of my gym instructors before, and I've gone up to her, "Oh my god, your leggings have split. Like,
Yeah, but
just
that's
tie
you.
your thing around you." Yeah, to help them. Would you not do that? Is
I
that
mean,
not
I
like
would.
girl code? You
I
help
would
them.
never, ever wander up to a woman who's
Well, no,
trousers
you
split and
can't,
say,
but-
Man.
Why can't I? Why can't I?
Because they might then go, oh, you're looking at my ass.
No, your arse is
Private.
in my way.
It wasn't very private for me the other day. I'm not gonna lie. It was out there.
It was a full. It was the
If
full
I can do it
regalia.
in front of that level of audience, then OnlyFans is nothing, really.
True.
Oh God.
So literally the full.
Oh, it was very well split. I've never split trousers or leggings or anything in my life either.
And wait a minute. Where can people listening see you at future events? Ticket sales.
Well, I'm
so
certainly
OnlyFans live tour. They don't do that.
No.
Ah.
Live tour?
Live tour. OnlyFans live tour. That would be amazing. So you go on OnlyFans, you buy tickets to see, you know, this Hannah has got her own like themed thing on OnlyFans. Live, she does it. You can be there.
Like-
Why has no one thought of this?
ripping your leggings open.
Whatever.
Yeah, but that's easy. Go to
Why,
Primark.
wait a minute. This is literally amazing. Why is there no OnlyFans live events?
Because that's just like stage porn. Like you could
That's
go to
gonna say.
It's
Amsterdam.
not stage porn. It's risque. It's burlesque, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
sex shows in
suggestive.
Amsterdam, pretty
No,
much.
that's not the same
Live
thing.
OnlyFans.
No, in
True.
Amsterdam, women pull beads out. And
That's the kind of Amsterdam you've been to, but there are actual full blown shows.
I don't think it gets any more full blown than that show. To be fair,
I think it does.
what, it gets worse than that?
Yeah.
Worse than what I saw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's all a bit much. Basically, no to the live OnlyFans. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So ticket sales have now been redacted. Prices are dropping quick. Get in there.
Half price, half price.
It was £5 a ticket. It's now £1. P.S. Hannah will not be there.
And I'm not taking your place either.
I feel bad because all I'm doing is I keep doing this because this is too big for me.
So I should probably like to introduce who Ella actually is.
Oh, God.
And,
Who are you?
Ella is
Don't
the girl we talked about on another episode.
Don't you start.
Who jacked off a terrorist in her dream. This is that Ella. This is that girl
That's
that
not
had
what I
a
thought he was
had a
going to
dream.
say.
Neither.
that she jacked off a terrorist in her
It's not as
wildest
bad.
dreams.
No,
Loved it.
It's not as bad as you think.
What actually happened in the dream? Let's talk about the dream. So you were asleep,
I was asleep.
naked,
And-
covered in oil.
No, I wasn't. I had my pyjamas on.
But your boyfriend was next to you.
My boyfriend was next to
Yeah.
me. He was none the wiser.
Had no
Did
idea.
was he dressed as a Taliban or?
No, he wasn't.
Night, that
Absolutely
particular night?
not. No. But he I was in this it was really weird. It was like in New York, in like Times Square, and everything was going, it was all just happening. And then there was this massive thing in the sky. And I felt like it was like a big explosion.
Wow.
And ended up getting chased into the sea, and obviously like you
Oh,
know,
into the sea. Yeah,
I
you're
don't
not.
like
You're not.
water.
No, she's not good with water at all.
And I got chased and was going to get killed, and then this man took me and my friend away, and the only way that I could get out was to jack this 6-year-old man off.
Mm.
That's a whole lot of psychological issues
It
right
was
there.
horrific.
It
It
is.
was really traumatizing.
But the most important part of the whole dream, let's be honest, is who says jacking off anymore?
I knew you were going to say that.
Where did you hear this jacking off phrase? Because it's from
Yeah,
the
where
70s.
does that come from?
I was at school.
What?
And they said jacking
girls
off?
Said jacking off.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna jack
I
him
think
off.
it was. I think it was school.
Did you go to school in 1970s downtown Brooklyn or?
No, I didn't. I went to a I wouldn't say normal school, but pretty normal.
Pretty normal.
Yeah.
Just not normal in the sense that people still use the phrase jacking off.
Maybe.
What
No,
other
no, wait,
phrases?
wait,
What,
wait.
there's
Wait. Maybe you and I are so much older now. Do you remember, like, like with clothes, they come back in fashion? Maybe words are, and we're just so old we've missed the gap.
Yeah, but
Like
I just
she-
thought
like
jacking
it's-
off was the thing.
I had barely heard of it. I knew what you meant when you said it.
I mean, wank
But-
is the main, but
But you were,
jacking
but you,
was
but you didn't. Did you know the phrase wanking off at
Ow.
school?
yeah,
But you just used the phrase jacking
jack.
off.
Yeah, jacking off. Like it's quite a quick jacking off.
Quite a quick jacking off. What is happening at your school?
As a young man, I can testify before the call that I have never jacked off even once in my life.
Oh, that's bullshit.
But I have wanked myself since.
Oh. My family listened to this show.
We'll mute this one. We'll ban them.
Can we just? Oh God. Sorry, guys.
So, other than the dreams, what other dreams have you had, Ella?
Ella has insane dreams. You know, like
Yeah.
you went through a phase of really insane dreams. Ella is now in that phase of insane dreams.
Yeah, I don't really remember the last kind of crazy one that I've had.
You had one about me and your dad stealing petrol from a petrol station at different points. Do you remember that one?
Yes, that was at the BP garage.
Yeah, you went at you called me that morning
Yeah, I
to
did.
say I was really panicking about you and my dad. Like we were separately.
Yeah,
like-
but you were both in the same place.
Yeah, but loads of people you knew were all turning up at this petrol
Yeah.
station, and then you'd been there with your dad, and your dad was stealing petrol,
Yeah.
and you didn't believe it was okay. So then you
No.
came running to me
And then you did it.
because it's not far from where we used to.
No,
So you,
it was local.
yeah.
And then you came along.
And then I was like, don't worry, Ella, we're okay. We're allowed to steal petrol. It's fine. And then you were okay with it because I'd said so, but not because your dad had.
No, it was really bizarre. It was like, it was chaos in a petrol garage.
Wow.
Absolutely chaos.
Basically, I think Ella does live far too close to a petrol garage and is inhaling the fumes before she goes to sleep.
I'm getting a whole Middle Eastern vibe of terrorists and petrol here. There's a whole thing going on.
I promise. I'm a normal person.
No, darling, you're not. You're not.
Special.
I love you, but no.
No, she is not. She's amazing.
She is amazing. She's our best friend, but she is nuts.
Yeah.
We're allowed to say that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you're both a bit nuts, to be fair.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, but life would be boring without us, right?
Oh, 100%.
Anyway, so people
100%.
people on the YouTube, they can see you girls. So I
Keep
can open.
forgetting that. I'm like, I'm doing all sorts.
So I can open up the comment section. I don't normally do it because people are you're a bunch of pricks. You people that comment,
Wait,
you're all
hold-
pricks.
Hold a minute. Are we live now?
No, that we'll
gonna
put
say.
we'll put
No,
this
but it will
out
go on
there.
after.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
But like they were slagging me and Peter off when he left the comments on. They were like, "You guys don't know what you're talking about."
Well, no,
Let
this one
them.
guy left a big long message about how I didn't understand the economy. Like we're professing to be economists.
We sound and look like that
Yeah, we
clearly.
do.
Super
We do.
professional.
Yeah.
I need like a top hat on and be like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Money.
Yeah, it wasn't.
No, this isn't that show.
No.
This is idiots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we like that.
We like that. If you like that, you listen to it. If you don't like that, don't
Piss
make no
off.
comment about me. You don't know me.
Exactly.
He's only
Yeah,
jealous.
that's
We're
right.
far more interesting to listen
Anyway.
to than standard economists. I can't speak today.
Oh
Economists.
God, people are honestly. People get to say, "Oh, I think."
They've got nothing better to do.
It's so boring. so
True.
boring, you know.
True.
So anyway, what I'm thinking is that they can see you, the people that see it, don't
Oh, dear.
just listen to it. And those people that see you, we could open up the comment section and let them decide what they think about whether or not these two girls here, that's these two girls over here, those two girls would be good to have an OnlyFans. If
Oh,
other girls might get bitchy about this though, right?
Oh, who gives a
Oh,
shit?
everyone will have a comment, but you have to laugh at them. You can't
Would it be
be
that-
upset by the comment.
Would it be that mainly if people said like negative things, like no, they're skanks, like no one's gonna? Would that be other girls that do that kind of thing?
Yeah,
they
girls,
would.
and there are some men who would do too because they've got inferiority complexes. But
Yeah.
who cares?
Do you mean like homosexual like men? That
No,
were,
no,
like,
no.
bitchy?
Homosexual men, they do make funny,
Yeah, they
but they're
do.
funny with it, so it's kind of worth it. But it's more like I don't want to say because I don't
I
want to
don't
offend
think
people.
real men are gonna go. Nah, they're skanks. You're both really good-looking girls. I don't think that anyone's gonna go. Oh no. Like,
It's more
Yeah, I
like
think it's
not
more
a man.
girls.
It's gonna be girls.
It will be girls.
yeah, it'll be
but-
girls.
Yeah. Well, try and imagine it from your perspective. You're watching this. There's two girls on there, and you're
I
making
just
the
think,
comment.
oh, good for them. If that's what they'll do. that's what they'll do.
Honestly, everybody I've said, because I make a running joke of this
So
because
do
work
I.
is so stressful. We make a constant joke of, oh, we'll just give it up and I'll have my own OnlyFans instead, and that will just make us money a different
Well,
way.
that's not going to make me no money.
But,
That's going to make you money.
Well, no,
Yeah.
you're
I-
the pimp. You're kind
No,
of
I'm
telling
not
us
the
to
pimp,
do
and
it.
Yeah.
And
You
let's.
get commission.
No, I don't get no commission. I don't want to do. I don't want to be no commission.
I'd like to point out you're the one who
I'd end up
forces
I'd
this
end-
issue with us
I'd end
all
up
the
in
time.
jail in Romania, and I don't want to go to jail in Romania. If I say to you two girls, set up an OnlyFans, and I'm indicated in any way as having anything to do with that, we both know I'm going to jail in Romania, and I don't want to go to jail in Romania, and I don't want to be gay.
I don't know what just happened there. I'm going to
No.
leave that.
Do you not know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Andrew Tate.
You know, we
I'll
know
take
who
that.
you're
Yeah,
talking
but-
about. I don't know what that voice was that you just did.
That's what he says. I got Bugatti.
A Bugatti.
No,
Yeah.
but he says Bugatti. He doesn't.
Bugatti.
He doesn't do his T's properly. That's just part of it.
But he says it like that.
You're Bugatti. I can't do it properly.
Oh, God.
Let's leave that one
Who
there.
knew?
Well, okay.
Who knew?
Anyway, so we'll open up the comments, and then people that see these two girls can decide whether or not they would think that these two girls would be the sort of two girls they might pay. I think it's like £5 a month, isn't it? How much is OnlyFans?
I don't know. Why would we know?
It's
Come
you.
on, you know how much it is. You lying cow.
No, you
know
literally
exactly
are
how
the
much
only
it is.
person who talks about this. Like,
Is there OnlyFans
Yeah.
for women that want to see men?
well, there are men on OnlyFans,
On
but
there.
I think
Is there
they're
only
either
gay?
gay men or they're in a couple, aren't they? There's a lot
Yeah.
that do it as
But
a
are
couple.
there-
We've
do you
watched
think
the
there are any
documentaries.
I was going to say you
OnlyFans?
watched it together.
No,
then.
we've not watched OnlyFans.
Are there
No,
any?
we've watched the documentaries about OnlyFans, and
I
there's
haven't watched
couples in
those,
them. Yes, you have.
No, I watched the Channel 4 programme about OnlyFans, I think.
And there were couples on there doing it.
No, that's different because there's still a woman there. I'm talking about women at home
No,
saying,
women won't be like.
women wouldn't
No.
pay £5 a
No.
month
No,
to
I
see
think it
a
is
man's
manly
feet.
thing.
What if the man?
No,
What
a
if the
man's
man?
feet?
No.
Oh.
Why would we pay to see that
Oh.
when we see men's feet all the time?
Look at this
But I wouldn't
bunion.
want to pay
Oh.
grotty, hairy toes.
Look at this. Look at
I couldn't do it. Some hairy ingrown toes.
Men that are just
oh.
Do you know what? It's really hard because we are just not sellable. We're just
No.
not. We're just not. We just have no sale point. I can't be like.
That sounds really depressing.
And guess what? I might do. It just don't work.
Get your
now you
nipples
do it.
out.
Ready? Guess what? These girls might do. Fucking ruining my podcast.
We'd be right. No one would want to pay us if we just stood there like that.
Oh, you do it now. You do it now. Absolutely ridiculous.
Were we off camera?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that.
Anyway, so yeah, people can comment whether or not they would pay. I think it's £5 a month, $5 a month, or whatever. And I think how it works is that you have like a feed on there that's sort of like a YouTube channel.
Mm. Yeah.
And what you do on there is that you have like things like, oh, I'm baking. You know,
We've
like,
already had this conversation.
We said about
this is how
doing
they do it.
baking.
Yeah, baking, right? So
We'll
they'd be
bake.
like, oh, I'm baking.
Peter wants me to do a yoga class.
Yeah.
as
No,
well.
I don't want you to do anything.
And a
Listen,
spin.
listen.
spinning.
If the police are listening,
Spinning.
I don't want her to do anything. It's nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
just
are.
saying.
Yeah, but you are the driving force of all of this.
Because I'm trying to see
This
you
wasn't
girls make.
our
Yeah,
idea.
because I'm trying to see you make your own money in this world. That's all.
Oh, we
You're
are.
not going to be young
Yeah.
forever. You might as well use what you got for profit, right? Nobody's getting chlamydia here. This is
I
like
know,
this
but-
is just a channel.
But
And
now
you,
you've exposed us. So if we did do it,
no,
they'd know
you
it's
would be
us.
exposing you. I'm just offering the idea.
Yeah, but ideally, I didn't want anyone to see my face.
Ah, that's true. You did say that.
Right.
It was going to just be feet.
Feet. We did say
Just gonna
feet.
be my
Yeah, but
feet.
Ella, you're always saying about your feet, your feet, your feet. I mean,
Oh, hold
really,
on.
I think
She
you
did
think more of your
also-
feet than anyone else.
She did also say that we'd go and buy like a load of pair of socks and knickers
Do you know
from
what?
Primark and
I
then
might-
sell those.
I might charge Ella £5 a month to look at her own feet.
Go for
She
it.
loves them.
My feet aren't that nice. They're normal feet.
You do comment on people's feet a lot, though.
I do.
You comment on mine and his. You
Yeah.
comment on all of our
Yeah,
feet.
but
Don't look at my
Peter does
feet.
have some nice feet for a man.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
you do.
Don't.
No, you
You
do
do.
have good men feet.
What is normal men feet?
Oh, like
Normal,
hairy and
really hairy.
like
My toes are
toes
hairy.
all over
My
the
toes
place.
Are
and-
hairy.
Yeah, I know, but
They're not that hairy.
They're quite a
And
nice
your
looking
toes go in a nice like
shape.
shape.
Mm.
They're not like one toe there and then another
Long
toe.
one.
And then,
Hmm.
yeah, no, you done all right in the male gene
You
pool of
have.
feet.
Feet.
And
Well, at
I
least
have
I've got
really
the
And they're
mini
not-
feet,
Yeah, you
and then
have
I'm quite
tiny
tall,
feet.
so I just fall over my own feet.
So why can't I do?
You've got proper girly
Wait a minute.
feet.
Why can't I do an only? What about
A
seeing as you-
manly
No,
OnlyFans.
I've got. See, I've got the wheels are turning here. Okay, right.
going
We put your faces.
on your face.
Oh no
Yes.
no!
So you go on.
No.
Oh no, this is like the YouTube channel. Oh, we're doing the baking. If you want to pay £5, see my feet. And then for the discerning customer that wants a rugged woman's foot,
They'll
you know,
use yours.
it's not quite a man's foot. It's not quite a woman's foot.
no.
They
In
can get
between.
these. They get these beauties. You know.
Yeah, but you would have to let us paint them.
Look, I'll even do £2, £4 both
To be
feet.
fair, I think I've seen worse women's feet than Peter's feet.
Oh,
Just as a
100%.
woman.
Yeah.
See,
100%.
There's some really ugly women feet
Mm.
out there.
see,
Yeah.
see. So what I
He's really excited about having his toenails
See,
painted.
I'm
what
telling
I
you.
ain't got up top,
Drop down below.
Way down. So,
Wow.
but in all seriousness, would you ever consider doing your own OnlyFans channel?
My whole family have given me permission. I've
I'm
said
not
to
sure.
them.
Well,
I've
Ella,
said to
how would your
them.
mum feel, Ella?
I don't know.
With your mum, it's tricky. She's either going to be like full blown, go for it, girls, like make some money.
I think she would.
I think she's more that way than be like,
Yeah.
no, you're not doing that. I
Maybe
think
my
she'd be
dad
more.
might have a bit of a
Yeah, your
nervous
dad would be a problem.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
would
We're
yeah.
not
have a
telling
nervous
you.
breakdown.
We're not telling you that.
No.
No.
But what about if like your mum was like no, and then you made 50 grand in a month?
Oh,
She'd be
she'd
going,
agree
hell
after
yes.
that. Yeah.
Ah, well, there you go.
Go on, girl. Go on, girl. Yeah.
We
What,
love you, Shirley.
month 1, Ella makes 50 grand. Month 2, Shelley gets her own OnlyFans.
Shirley would have a really good OnlyFans. Your mum.
Shelley would
Oh
be
my
really
god.
popular. I think she'd be
Yeah.
well popular.
She would.
There
She's
are-
MILF.
I'm
She's a
telling ya,
total MILF.
There are
Yeah.
men looking for a bit of Shirley.
Oh my god.
Right, I think we've got to change your plans. All three of us as a
Yeah.
pimp, and it's Shirley's
We're all
channel.
just
I think
pimping. Out,
so.
we're all just pimping out Ella's mum now. This is
Yeah.
what's happening.
She's on holiday in the middle of nowhere. Like we could get this
Yeah.
all set up and just get her to come home. And
In my
just
brain,
go,
I am
start to go.
boiling her up as we speak.
Yeah.
wow, she's going to enjoy
And
that.
she's got the most amazing tan as well.
I wonder what you're about to say.
No,
Amazing.
my mum, remember.
The tan helps.
The tan, it definitely does. It
She's
makes
also got
everything.
the most amazing tan you've ever seen. And for £5 a month, the most amazing vagina you've ever
Oh,
seen.
wow.
I don't really want to be thinking about that, to be honest.
No.
No, but lots of people do.
Yeah, but
Lots of
not
people
me.
do.
Yeah, her daughter probably not so much.
No.
Look, you're going to have to think about it because obviously we're either doing it where you two girls start to come up with ideas, which is what we can talk about now, or we can all talk about how we're going to turn out
planning it.
Shirley.
Well,
Oh, your poor mother.
I know.
Yeah,
I think she'd be really good.
She'd be really good
She
at it.
would.
She
I think
would be really good
she
at it.
strikes me as the kind of woman who's got a really good imagination for those things.
I do not want to be thinking about
No,
this right
it's
now.
quite a lot for Ella.
I imagine that in her private life,
Oh my god! To be
She
fair,
probably
she
gets
can
up
be
to-
she can be quite descriptive when she wants to be your
Oh,
mother,
very.
can't she?
I've never heard her say anything descriptive.
Oh, she really
Oh,
can be.
Maybe amongst the
Yeah.
girls, but never
Yeah.
to me. She's
No.
never said
No,
anything.
no, she said something to you once, and your face was hilarious.
What?
I'm not going to
Yeah.
repeat it because it's not fair, but she said something, and you were like,
Yeah.
"What?" And then you did your like giggle because you were like, "Oh my god!" 'cause
What,
you
like
didn't know.
nervous? Or...
Yeah, because you didn't quite know how to take it, but you weren't expecting that level of honesty to come out of her mouth. But Shirley will just be honest.
She will say it.
She will say it as
How
she
it
sees it
is.
and how it is. That's it. Yeah, your face was hilarious. Shirley wouldn't hold back. No way. She'd be
must
good at
do.
it.
I've seen her in polite company many times, and she's perfectly well behaved. She
Yeah,
doesn't-
she
Yes,
is.
but if you ask her a direct question, like
She
I
will
think
answer.
you did, you were the
Yeah.
one who asked her the question.
And she.
I have no recollection of this.
We'll tell you after.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to know. Keep people guessing. Hey,
Ella
if
won't
you
want to know because I'm not sure if Ella was
Hey,
there.
If
I
you,
think I know this one.
You might. We might
I
have had the
think I do.
conversation again
Anyway,
after.
Tell me.
if
Yeah.
you want to know what Shirley said to me, it's £5 a month.
Do you know what though? I think people would pay that.
For your mum, 100%.
Yeah, just to find out the
See,
answer.
we're actually building our own OnlyFans now.
I know.
We're building up this idea that
Yeah.
Shirley said something really dirty to me. No one knows what it is. You're going to tell me after. Yeah? And then if people pay £5, you're also going to strip me down, check my feet out, put me on a bicycle, split my
Nothing-
trousers open.
Get
It's a
your
whole
trousers
thing.
up.
Yeah.
Peter could have his own wacky clothes OnlyFans after this evening.
What I'm saying is that we
hold
are.
a minute.
we're
Hold
building
on a
our-
minute.
Great.
You stopped that then, didn't you?
He did.
We
He
need-
diverted that.
We need to talk about your outfit a few
What do
hours
you mean
ago.
my outfit?
Well,
The shirt looks great.
the shirt looks absolutely lovely.
What?
And the muscles are pumping. Yeah.
Boom.
There you go. However, the bottom half was pretty horrific. They were like
Pink.
nice pink shorts.
Yeah.
with
It's a hot-
some striking black socks.
Gym socks,
No,
black
it's
gym
a
socks.
It's a hot evening.
It's not that hot.
With people going out to have something to eat together.
It's not that hot.
And brown shoes.
We
And
decided,
brown leather
we
shoes.
decided we'd all get together for a nice meal. Okay, so it's a hot evening. So I put on a pair of pink shorts with this shirt, a pair of, they are telling me, old man looking slip-on fat boy shoes
From eBay.
from Dykeman or Ditchman or Dishman or whatever.
Dykeman.
Whatever that is, and these black, what I thought were ankle type socks. And
That's when he walked in the room and we all just looked at him and went,
I came
no.
downstairs and said, "Oh, I think I need white socks on," because I thought the socks looked weird. And they were like, "You need a complete outfit change. You look like he just robbed a clothespin."
I was literally like, please can you go
Went to
put the
a charity
trousers on?
shop.
Just go put trousers on.
No, I've never seen him with such a
Array of,
clothing.
yeah.
Yeah, but I've had a long day. I've been
We
doing all
did-
my chores, and then I was
but-
really tired, so I didn't think about it. I just slammed some
I
clothes
think you
on.
might have had your eyes shut.
Oh my god, this
We
is
did
ruthless
say it was a
today.
little bit like, you know how mums get really excited when they let their toddlers get changed by themselves. It was a
do you
bit like
keep-
that
you
moment
slag,
with
you
you.
keep slagging me off for how you
Hold
slag
on,
me
hold
off
on,
for
hold
my
on.
Twitter.
Hold
you
on.
slag me off.
Slag you off for your Twitter.
You slag me off for being on Twitter.
Yeah, because you're addicted. Come on now.
I wouldn't say I'm
You-
addicted. I
you
just
like-
love the news on there. It's so
Yeah,
good.
but it's
No. I'd like to. No, there's so much
Have
I
you
could
ever-
say on this subject.
Okay, wait a minute. Have
No,
you
let's
ever
not go there.
have you ever watched a program or watched the news and found yourself saying to the TV, "Oi, that's bollocks. That's not true. You're lying on TV." Well, Twitter is you get to do that, and people hear you say it.
I think you piss a lot of people off.
Oh God, I don't. Oh, that's all right. Give up.
It's more the fact, like, literally.
Can we go back
it's
to
a
the?
little bit obsessive. Literally, Ella's talking. Ella, it was so funny. You'd left a phone upstairs. You're like, oh my God, you've distracted me so much. I need to go. I've left my phone upstairs. And we're all actually in shock because your phone is permanently glued to your hand.
Yeah.
You're storming upstairs,
permanently glued
telling
to my hand.
Ella off
Definitely
because she'd had
I
a go at
only
you for
had-
using Twitter.
Yeah, but I only use the Twitter. I've got the
Wait,
YouTube,
wait,
but
my
I don't.
sto- my
I
story-
only use the Twitter. You girls have got
Instagram.
Instagram
And Facebook.
That's it.
Snapchat, and
We don't use Facebook.
And you've got Rumbler, and you've got your OnlyFans. Of course, we've discussed that. You've got YouTube.
We have none of those things.
don't.
You girls are disgusting.
We
You
literally just
absolutely
It was the
outrageous.
fact. It was the fact that you went upstairs. You were slagging Ella off for having a go at you for being on Twitter all the
What's
time.
I was defending
Ella,
myself.
you've had a go at me about being on Twitter. Now I've left my phone
defending
upstairs.
myself.
She followed you upstairs, and
This is
and
outrageous
hold on,
persecution.
hold on. She then went, "Have you found it?" Because she was coming to help you find it. And she went, "Oh, well, you've clearly found it because you've just frozen." And you didn't speak to her again for another 4 minutes.
Wait a minute. Not to try and make you feel guilty, but I was actually posting to somebody saying that I'd made a donation to a charity. So
No, that was before.
First of all, and I'm half Irish. You're being well racist at this
That
point, which
was-
is disgraceful.
Don't use the racial card.
Everybody, I tell you what, that's another
Don't
thing.
use the racial
That's another
cards.
thing that's going on Twitter, right? Everybody apparently is a racist. Anything you say, anything you do,
Yeah.
anything you disagree with, they just lob that grenade. You're a racist.
Yeah.
And then
should
they
ban
walk
that
away.
word.
They walk away and they go, "Look what happens. I called him a racist. Watch, everyone's gonna agree." And that's what happens.
Hold on, I have to adjust because I'm slipping
gosh,
off this
this is-
thing.
She's gonna pee her pants.
No, I'm slipping.
Her dress is just split open. It's disgusting.
No.
No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
No.
Okay, let's bring this full circle. Let's get back to this OnlyFans, girls. Okay, because people
Why?
don't want to hear
Hold
about
a
my
minute.
Twitter.
Can we not just say that the phone business,
Mm-hmm.
that is the biggest addiction ever?
Okay, so you want
And
me?
you left it in the loft.
But to be fair, yeah.
So you
that-
want me off? You want me to come off the phone more?
But to be fair, it's people who are addicted to their phones who would have OnlyFans accounts.
So that's Peter.
Yeah, but
No,
no, Peter wouldn't
no,
have an
I wouldn't.
OnlyFans account.
But
But
he's always on his phone.
yeah, but I'm
So
saying.
maybe-
But I'm not on OnlyFans though, am I?
But I'm saying that we shouldn't really slag people off who are on their phones all the time because it's that kind of person who would be the customer.
Yes, you are isolating your future customers. See, this is the thing. You've got no business acumen. That's your problem.
That's your problem.
You don't know what you're doing here. You're ruining your futures.
Yeah, but you
Twitter's
wouldn't be
amazing.
paying for it. Can you stop talking about Twitter?
I love Twitter.
Can
Yeah,
we,
we
like,
know.
love Twitter?
Everyone knows.
But I wasn't that into Twitter, and I've just all of
No.
a sudden got super addicted
You
to
really
it
weren't.
since the election. I've
Do
just
you
gone
like-
nuts.
Do you?
Yeah,
wake
but
up-
early election, you've been on it like since the
Since
beginning
then.
of May.
Yeah, because in the run up.
Yeah, you've
Because
been,
in the run up to the election, when since the point that the snap election was called is when I got on there, and I've just gone nuts for it. I have. I need
we
to come
are
off.
aware.
I'll come
we
off.
are aware. It was when
I think-
your mum told him off as well. Your mum did
Oh.
it recently.
Yeah.
She was
Okay, I get the point. I'm going to come off Twitter more, but let me just
She went,
explain.
can you get off that bloody phone?
Wait a minute. Just let
And
me.
he went,
oh my god, this is. I'm being. Oh. So anyway,
He's clenching his toes.
my beautiful
His beautiful
toes.
feet.
Yeah,
My beautiful
toes.
feet are clenching up, getting bunions. You're ruining my
They're
OnlyFans.
definitely clenched.
There's no chance for my future either because of you girls. But I tell you what's the thing is about it is that Twitter moves so fast, right? And it's so much information so quickly. Like, for example, the news feeds and what people are saying about what's going on in the world. Everything, you know, the thing that what's going on in Gaza, Joe Biden in America, the election here, you know, Nigel Farage, Keir Starmer, all those things are happening. And all these things are coming out, little snippets again and again. All the big scandals come on there like 2 days before you hear about them. You get an awful lot of truth that you don't hear on mainstream media. And what happens is you go on there and you sort of get involved in this feed. And you're talking to people the whole time about, you know, what you think about it. People are commenting with you. It's this whole two-way street, and it gets addictive. And then what happens is, it's like, you know, I like movies, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
When you come off it, I love watching movies.
Yeah.
When you come off it and you watch a movie, it doesn't feel fast enough.
No, but that's what we're saying. You are literally
Yeah.
on that Twitter, and we see it. It moves like that so fast. You're
I gotta
on
admit,
it, and you're like,
sitting here now, I want to be on it.
yeah, you're addicted.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
actually are. Like you.
And
But
that
hold
phone
on.
is there.
The
So-
only time I've seen you not have that phone nearly on Twitter is when you're driving.
Yeah.
It's literally glued to you at work.
Okay.
And
Well, I'm glad you've said something. To be honest, I didn't think it was that bad, and I am formally hereby.
I'm going to tell him something he did earlier on
wait,
today
wait,
because
wait,
it was
wait,
so
wait,
funny,
wait.
but I'm not going to do it on
Well,
here.
you're
I'm
gonna
just going to
criticise
tell
me.
you
You're
after.
gonna
No,
criticise
I'm
me
just
more.
going to.
I'm offering
Right.
an olive tree, olive branch.
Olive
A whole tree.
Take that.
I'm going to
Take
buy you
that.
an olive tree, and then you
We'll
can
take that.
go on Twitter.
We could do with a tree.
Take the tree.
Wait a minute.
Don't
wait a
take
minute.
the branch.
Listen, I'm not above reproach. I accept when I may be wrong.
You do.
And so I hereby will be signing out of Twitter for 5 days from
No,
right now.
don't do that.
No,
but
I'm
do
doing
it.
right
Do
now.
it. Do like with
dramatic.
kids. You know, like you have an
Right
hour's
now.
screen time or like 2
Right
hours
now.
screen time. No, don't do that because you
No.
enjoy it.
No. All of us. Wait a minute. Which is it? It
An
can't be
hour or
both
2
things.
a day is fine, but
can't
all
do
day.
that. I'm in or out.
24 hours.
You know that podcast that I told you to listen to with
Look,
that
I'm in or
really
out.
aggressive
What's it going to be?
man?
What's it going to be? Am I in or out? I'm black and white here. I need to know. I'm either
Why
son.
can't you
50,
do an hour or 2 hours a day like your children?
Fine, but if it's on and I'm signed in, I am going to look at it no
No,
matter
but
where I
you
am.
block
So I'm
the
going
app.
to. No, I'm not going to block the app. I'm not 14 years old. I'm going to sign out. I'll sign out now, and I will only sign in the evenings. Fair?
That's fair.
Right. So after I've done a day's work,
I agree.
or after I've done my day, I can go on Twitter.
Okay.
Or have half hour in the morning.
No, not
Yeah,
half hour in the
that's
morning.
what I
Yeah.
would go
Set you
with.
up for the day.
Yeah, so I'm having
Set up
wait
for
a
the
minute,
day.
Wait a minute. What about nap time? Can I have nap time?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, what's my snack? This is ridiculous.
You like
I'm a
savoury,
grown
don't
ass
you?
man.
Pringles?
Are you enjoying
Do you
the
know what the
podcast
thing-
with us?
Just
Yeah, he's
well,
like,
I was.
Until it turned on. You enjoyed it when you were making us squirm for OnlyFans, but now when she's turned it back on you,
Do
you're
you know what?
like,
I
I
find
hate this girl, Ella. She can fuck off.
something about women, right? And this is true. Might
Don't
sound
say we
sexist, I
team
don't
up.
care.
He
Yes,
literally
you do.
asked me this.
So
oh
what
my
happens
God.
is that you get you two together, and give you some wine, and you come for me. You come for me. That's what happens every time.
Do you remember
Whenever
the
you've had
question
wine,
you
you
asked
come
me
for
this morning?
What? Where are we?
Yeah, you do that often. what day is this?
What are we doing here? No, what did I ask you?
You were having conversations about men and whether they're being misogynistic and things like that.
Yeah.
And I said, actually, misogynistic term, like because you said to me, oh, am I like this or am I like that? And I said to you, no, you're
I
not.
said to you, do I sometimes say?
You asked if you're
misogynistic
sexist,
things?
and I said no. Like, yeah, because I said it's really tricky. But yeah, I said quite often you will generalize women. You'll be like, you women do this or you women do that.
No, not you women. You
No,
two women
no,
are attacking fucking me after you two women have had about a bottle and a half of wine between you. 2 bottles of wine.
No, 1.25.
1 1/4 bottles of
Yeah,
wine.
Ella's upset I didn't pour enough.
And everything I do is wrong. That's what's happening here.
No,
I
but we love
disagree.
you still.
Be
anyway.
honest, though. Be honest. You've had some wine and now you're attacking my everything that I
Yeah,
do.
but we love you, which is why
Freddie's
we're honest.
out there right now. Freddie's always
Freddie's
cleaning
chilling.
his car. No one's saying anything. I'm getting attacked.
Oh, we all know about Freddie cleaning his car.
Now I know why Freddie didn't come in and want to be on the show because
Yeah.
I
there's
think
nothing.
he's still in the
Is he?
bloody thing.
He's
Is
gonna
he
be
not
dead.
passed out?
gonna be
He's
dead.
in the hot tub. He's
You
going to
can't be in the
overheat.
hot- you can't
I
be in the
opened it for him, and I don't think it's closed. I think he's still in it. Should someone
Yeah.
check
20
he
minutes.
hasn't drowned?
20 minutes. No. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably dead, floating in
Oh,
that.
there you go.
hot
Oh,
tub.
good. Let's stay in here for a while. Jesus Christ, I'm not going to deal with that. I've had
I
wine.
did say to him, stand up just to cool yourself down.
Oh, good. I'm
Just
going
in
to stay in here
case.
for a bit longer.
I wonder.
I'm not dealing with
Maybe
it.
get him a cold drink might help.
I get a bit nervous because what happened to Matthew Perry.
I know, but at least we know Freddie
But you
doesn't
know
drink
what?
or take drugs, so we're
again,
fine.
I read an
Yeah.
article. I read an article the other day on Twitter. You remember
Of
Twitter that you
course.
hate so much?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody actually wrote on there that they believe that there's an investigation, a police investigation, been opened into his cause of death. That he may have been poisoned because he was due to expose paedophilia in Hollywood. Actual
What?
names. Yeah.
Is that a serious conspiracy theory, though?
Well, it was.
There are other things
if-
coming out
if-
about it.
Wait a
there
minute,
for
wait a
sure.
minute. This didn't look. I mean, you don't know because there is disinformation on there. There is bollocks, but it looked like a link. I didn't click, but it looked like a link to a news feed that was implying that the actual police in Hollywood or wherever he lives or lived were going to actually open a full-scale investigation into his death because that he was poisoned. But of course, he was also
Under the influence.
yeah, because he was like being medicated with ketamine, right?
Mhm.
For as an antidepressant, which is like a new thing that
Yeah.
people do. But
That death really upset me.
yeah, I
That
think
one
upsets-
actually really
I
clobbered
think it
me.
upsets a lot of people. Yeah, because
Not
it's a
many,
great
because
show.
they're not
It's a great
people.
show.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people love that show. It went
And
on for a
him.
really long time. Yeah,
And
love
him,
it.
his character was
Yeah.
always my favourite. So I think it was. And you grow up literally watching it, and you'll watch it a million times over.
For a lot of people, he would have been the worst one to lose.
Yes,
You know,
he was
like,
for me,
yeah.
100%. That sounds awful because I don't want any of them to die
No, I
because they're all
know, but
wonderful. But, that
let's-
sounds really bad. But he
let's
was.
be honest, we love
Yeah.
all of them, but let's be honest, in terms of not the people, the characters. Just imagine them as the
you love-
characters.
Yeah, no.
Okay, not the real actors, because
Yeah.
it's tragic, obviously,
Yeah.
but just imagine them as the characters. Do you think it would have been easier for you if instead you'd have lost Monica?
Oh.
I
fucking
love
bitch.
Chandler.
You absolute bitch.
No,
How
but
could you-
I like
how could
Monica
you
because
take
I'm
out
very
Monica?
similar to Monica.
Do you know what? I can't.
I'm
believe
like
you said this
super
about
like-
Monica.
I'm super neurotic and organised, and I am Monica.
Well, let's do this in order, okay? Let's do the Friends cast in order. So
I'm just not as crazy as her.
I think I understand this in order. Ready? In order of care. This is you.
Me?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're going
this
to
is
pick my
it.
favourite friends, are you?
Okay, so here we go.
Oh, I think you're going to get this really
In
wrong.
order of who Hannah would be least upset if they died, I'm going to go this order. Most upset to least upset if they
Hold
died.
on, most upset if they died first.
Most upset to least upset.
Yeah, okay.
So, first is Chandler.
Yeah.
Chandler Bong. Chandler Bong.
Chandler Bong.
And then I'm going to say Joey. Joey.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
After Joey.
Yep.
I'm saying Ross.
Oh no, I don't like Ross. He would be I wouldn't worry.
Really?
Yeah.
So for me, it would be probably. No, I actually.
You
don't
can't
like
do it because they're all lovely for their own things. You can't.
You just admitted that you would rather.
Chandler was my favourite.
So you just admitted that you would rather Monica be
No,
dead than
yeah,
Chandler
but
Bing.
only because Chandler's
Bing.
my favourite. Monica's probably my second favourite.
Monica's your second
Well, Phoebe's
favourite.
probably my second favourite
Phoebe?
actually because she's just nuts.
Yeah.
I like nuts.
You like Phoebe?
That's an OnlyFans comment.
That really is.
Do you know what? I can edit as well. I tell a snip out.
Oh,
Anyway,
no.
I run like Phoebe.
what do you girls
Yeah,
think?
you do.
I run like Phoebe.
You do.
I put the clips together. I can be like, what do you girls think about doing this OnlyFans? They're just Hannah going, I like nuts. My trousers still open. My vagina was hanging out.
It was flapping everywhere.
Put together a press release. Bang. Then all I've got to do is like secretly record you.
What I'm scared is that actually maybe he's not addicted to Twitter. Maybe he has already set us up with an OnlyFans and we don't know about it.
Yep,
Oh,
I've
back
told you
to
this.
back to the attack. Here we
Yep.
go. Back
No,
to
that's not an attack.
back to wine and dine
That
on
would be very clever.
Peter's personality.
I love it. I love winding him up.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
You're admitting it, Leah. You're admitting.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
You're admitting that when you
Hold
went-
on.
I'm telling you the truth.
Do you know what? Do you know what's really, really weird about this? Yeah, you were both actually still kind of nice until your fucking glasses got empty.
I'd like to
Alright.
point out that no matter how much Ella ribs you,
Yeah.
you do it 10 times more to her
No,
and
I
everyone.
don't. I don't do
Oh,
that.
you
I don't
do.
pick on you, do I?
Yeah, you do.
What
Yeah,
have I
you're a
said about
picker.
you? What have I done to you?
Always.
Name one thing today that I've said that was rude about you. And if you can't, you're a liar.
Rude.
Exposing my dream.
The jacket, I did do that.
Yeah.
I can't accept this whole. It's the terminology of jacking off. I can't deal with it. It doesn't make any sense. If you were an old lady from New York City and you came in here and went, yeah, I had a dream. I was jacking off a terrorist. Then I'd go, yeah. Okay, well
get
that
that.
makes sense. Of course, you would have that dream and you would use that terminology.
Can we just say?
But wait a minute. Some nice girl who went to a sort of semi-private school up north somewhere, okay? I don't imagine she would be saying, "You're a terrorist."
Yeah, but can we just say, I don't normally dream about terrorists.
I would
Can
ju-
we just put...
But,
But she does about jacking off.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, do you know what? I'd like to point out that I wrote down really good subject matter for this whole podcast.
Wait, I thought you were going to do the OnlyFans. You didn't write anything down. You
I
haven't
did.
proposed
You've
anything
moved
to
the-
me.
you've
Why
moved
would-
the
why is this
notepad.
over here? Oh, let's see.
I was ready
let's
with
see the
interesting
subject
topics
matter.
and all we've spoken about is
Oh, we're
OnlyFans
gonna
and
see
digging
it.
you
Well,
out
wait
for
a minute,
Twitter.
No, well, we can't.
Yeah.
We've covered, instead of doing cost of living now, which would be serious, we can have Ella back on. I'd love to have Ella back on. Ella, will you come back on?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we'll come on with
Yeah.
Outwines,
No.
Okay,
and then
without
we'll
the
do cost of
wines.
living, yeah?
Okay.
We'll do talking about... We were going to do a
Yeah.
show talking about how cost of living really affects the young and how difficult it is for lovely Ella here to get herself on the property ladder, to try and get her boyfriend to get her pregnant, to try and... all the things she wants in life, how hard it is for her to obtain them.
See, there you go
all
again.
the things she wants out of life.
I don't think the children thing's going to happen if he stays in a hot tub for 8 hours.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It might
Yeah,
just
he's not-
sizzle them away.
Well, I tell you what, maybe it's not a mistake that he's chose to stay in there this long.
Oh, no.
He's boiling them batty boys. But we can do
Yeah.
joke of the day. Should we
Yeah,
do joke of the day?
I've got it. I'm ready.
Okay, ready? Joke of the day. You're up, Hannah.
Okay, but I can't take credit for this. It actually came from my favourite podcast, although I can't find the actual joke that I wanted to do. But my favourite podcast is Help I Sexted My Boss with William Hanson and Jordan North.
You listen to?
No, I listen to loads, but that's my favourite. To literally, I just put it on in the shower.
What about
and whatever.
the trigonometry one? That
I love that podcast.
That show is so
Yeah,
good.
I love.
They
I
such a
love.
good show.
Well, I love podcasts. There's loads that I listen to.
My favourites have been that trigonometry, which is great. It's such a good show.
It's so good.
And also Lad Bible's Extraordinary Lives. Check it out. Absolutely fantastic podcast.
Yeah. Help I Sexted My Boss is completely light-hearted. So when we're in the worst of our work, it's the nice one to just put on when you're going in the shower at night or whatever. Just it's nonsense. Funny. Yeah, it's just nonsense, which I love.
Light humour. It's like a northern guy and a posh southern guy.
Posh southern guy. He would love that if he had this podcast.
Is it?
Yeah, he's an etiquette coach, so he's incredibly posh, and Jordan North is just a normal boy.
Yeah.
And it is entertaining because they give guests advice on things, and they both quite often they do agree, but they do come up with really good, interesting opposite bits of advice, which is really good. But yeah, and they just chat like we do. But Jordan read a joke, and I thought actually that's quite a good one. I might read that to our followers because it's only friends and family, so why not? So you ready?
I'll just do the intro again because your explanation of it was so long that I think people forgot what we're doing.
You made it long. You interrupted me.
This is joke.
Two nuns were on their bicycles on the way to church.
Oh.
One says to the other, "Are you sure we're going the right way? I've never come this way before." The second nun replies, "It's probably the cobblestones."
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That reminds me of one of our
Pretty
earliest
good.
podcasts.
Actually, not a bad joke of the day there.
No.
Thanks.
Well done, Hannah.
Cheers.
Okay, so we've chatted a load of shit. It's nearly been an hour. Freddie's balls are boiling. So we wind it up.
We need to go save him.
Relax. Ella, thank you so much for taking the time to come on. Please come on again and we'll do some serious stuff. Yeah, talking about your actual. I won't mention the baby stuff, obviously, but the cost of living stuff.
We're going to hold him to that, aren't we?
We are.
I mean, when you haven't had wine, you'll find that when you're nice, I'm actually rather nice too.
I don't believe that at all.
That was a really awkward silence, man. I just stared at him and was like, okay.
This is so much scornful hate directed at me for doing absolutely nothing
Hey, we
wrong.
love you and we're your biggest supporters. So
Absolutely, yeah.
You're my only two listeners.
I can't listen if I'm doing the talking.
Yeah, I think it's me. I'm the only follower.
You're the one.
Just the one listener.
She's
We've
the
got her
one.
on.
She's the one.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ella.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Hannah. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.